Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're diving into something I think many of us have wondered about, this politeness paradox with AI.
Yeah, it's this question, right? Is being polite to your AI assistant like just a waste of energy?
Or is it actually, vital for keeping us, well, human?
Exactly. And that's our mission for this deep dive, to really unpack the costs, both the tech side, the energy use, and the human side.
Okay.
We want to give you some solid insights, show you why this seemingly small choice, how you talk to a machine, actually matters a lot for you.
Right. So let's start with that story that went kind of viral. The idea that saying please and thank you to AI, it's melting CPUs costing millions.
Oh, yeah, that headline definitely grabbed attention.
It did.
But we really need to put that into perspective, debunk it even. Those early numbers, maybe 3 or 4 watt hours per query.
For the older systems.
Exactly, like GPT-3, running on older chips, A100s. And often those figures came from like super long or complex interactions.
Okay, so not typical use.
Not always, no. And what's really fascinating is how fast things have changed.
Yeah.
Modern AI, think GPT-4o on these new H100 chips,
Yeah.
it's down to about 0.3 watt hours per query. Maybe even less sometimes.
Wow. Okay, that's a tenfold drop.
Pretty much, yeah. It's a huge reduction.
So how did they manage that? Does it change the whole environmental argument?
Well, it certainly shifts the focus. It comes from a few things. Mixture of experts models. Think of them like specialized mini brains in the AI.
Okay.
Much more efficient hardware, obviously. And clever software tricks like quantization, basically
Right.
compressing the data.
Gotcha.
So, Sam Altman's famous comment about politeness being millions well spent, it was more of a joke, really. Hyperbole.
Right.
The actual cost of adding please, it's tiny. A rounding error, maybe $100,000 a year max, against billions spent overall.
So insignificant, really, in the grand scheme.
Exactly. The real energy hogs, that's when you feed the AI huge documents like 100,000 tokens, which is maybe 75,000 words.
Yeah.
That can hit almost 40 watt hours. Or asking it to do really complex reasoning. That takes power, not a few extra polite words.
Okay, so just to put that in perspective for you listening, a polite query uses less energy than, say, an LED bulb running for just a few minutes.
Right. The big environmental debate isn't about your thank you. It's about the massive scale and growth of the whole AI industry itself.
Makes sense. But okay, even if the energy cost is tiny, what about this humanity cost? You mentioned that.
Yes. And this, I think, is where it gets more subtle, maybe more concerning. While the energy cost is shrinking, the potential impact on us is, well, insidious.
Oh, so?
If we connect this to the bigger picture, constantly just barking commands at an AI, it can subtly wear away at our empathy. We lose those nonverbal cues we rely on with people. There's a risk of this kind of numbing effect.
A numbing effect. How would that show up in everyday life? Are there signs?
That's a great question. It might just be a subtle shift towards what some call mechanistic dehumanization. Just treating the AI purely as an object, a tool.
Oh.
And the worry is the carryover effect.
Yeah.
Do these blunt, maybe impatient habits we form with machines, do they start bleeding into how we treat people?
Ah, right. Like you get used to just ordering things around.
Exactly. Less patience, maybe seeing people more instrumentally. And there are even studies showing that using commands with, say, voice assistants can actually change our voice pitch, make it higher, more monotone.
Really? That's fascinating and slightly worrying.
It is. It affects how we sound, how we connect, even with other humans.
So is the fear then that AI is making us, I don't know, socially less skilled?
Well, here's the twist. That instinct we have to be polite, maybe it's not a bug. Maybe it's actually a feature of being human.
A feature? How?
We naturally anthropomorphize. We treat things, even machines sometimes, like social actors. It's just what we do.
Okay.
And this leads to what we could call the rehearsal effect. Every time you say please or thank you to an AI,
Right.
you're not training the machine.
Right.
You're actually practicing. It's a tiny rehearsal of pro-social behavior. It reinforces your own civility, your own social conditioning.
So it's about us, not the AI.
Precisely. And this raises a key question. How does this help you? Well, for one, polite prompts often get better results from the AI
Really? Why is that?
because they tend to be clearer, more specific, give more context. Plus, some studies suggest showing gratitude, even to a helpful robot, can actually make people act more pro-socially towards other humans later.
Interesting. So it primes us for better social interaction. And I heard somewhere it might also act as a kind of cognitive scaffolding.
It absolutely can. Forming a polite request often forces you to structure your thoughts better. Be more precise. It makes you a clearer thinker. You could even think of AI as a potential social gymnasium, a safe space to practice difficult conversations, maybe for social skills training or, corporate role playing.
So it would actually enhance our skills, not degrade them.
Exactly. It depends how we approach it.
So it really feels like that paradox resolves itself then. The energy cost is negligible, but the benefits of politeness for us, for our own humanity, seem pretty significant.
I think so. Our instinct to be polite isn't some weird quirk. It's actually like a psychological defense mechanism, strengthening our social muscles.
A powerful defense.
Yeah. And maybe here's a final thought for you to consider. Each please and thank you directed at a machine isn't wasted. It's like a small deposit into our collective bank account of civility, something to keep topped up.